welcome to Diana's basement storage room. Today we are going to declutter it, but we're going to use the filter of decluttering for our future selves. So not being a storage unit for all of our past hobbies and things and stuff we used to do, but looking ahead to the future.
And I would like to be 5'8" in the future, if that's okay. Is that?
Yeah.
If we're just inventing our future self,
Right.
like let's really explore this.
Let's really do it right. Yeah.
So we actually don't have a ton of storage in our garage. It's just a 2-stall and it's pretty tight in there.
Mm-hmm.
So like our chairs, like camp chairs, just came down to the basement. I think that's why I'm feeling overwhelmed today, is because summer stuff just got shoved in here. Christmas stuff, our tree has never actually fit back in the box that it came in.
Nope.
So this is how I always feel when we start these. I feel overwhelmed. I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the energy or time, but finally, like, today is the day, and it always goes faster than you think.
Right.
It always does, and it feels so good.
Right. So we're gonna decide, is this something we're gonna use in the future moving forward, or is it something that was from the past that isn't gonna fit in with our future self?
If I was 5'8", I could actually reach the top shelves.
I know we do.
That
we could
would
use
be
a tall
so
person
functional.
here.
Yeah. Okay, but that's okay.
Okay. First, we need to make a little room in here. So we're gonna pull out anything that's not gonna stay down here. That's either getting donated or relocated. So as you think about kind of like what these next 1 to 5 years look like,
Yep.
you're expecting baby number 2.
Yep.
You have a 1-year-old.
Yep.
How do you imagine it's gonna go?
This is baby mode. Like, this is kind of the survival years that, I mean, they're great.
Beautiful
but,
survival.
I mean, the storage that comes, and we're having to learn what do you keep, what do you not keep. So baby storage is going to be huge for the next many years, I would imagine. Also, that's where camping supplies come in, because if we start thinking toward the future, realistically, I don't plan to take a baby camping.
Right.
You know, so I think we're 10 years out realistically before we start camping again. And so that's something that's probably going to be the biggest thing to kind of wrestle with. Also, the exercise stuff. That we'll have to make a few decisions about as well. So
yeah.
So not confident about that. Confident Christmas is always going to happen. It's going to get better and better with more kids. So for sure want the Christmas stuff to be well organized and holiday decor and everything. And then travel will always be a part. So you'll notice we actually have a lot of suitcases. When you travel internationally, again, to see Princeton's family and such, that just requires a lot. We got to bring a lot of fun stuff with us. And so that definitely having something functional for the suitcases is important. That will always be a part of life. So.
Okay, Diana, what's in these boxes?
So a really great friend said, hey, we boxed up all our kids' books and we don't need them anymore, so do you want them? I didn't know that there was 3 moving boxes full of books. I haven't even had a chance to look at them yet and see if they're a good fit for us or whatever. And so I don't know.
Today's the day, right? We're not going to defer this decision any longer.
Today's the day. Okay.
Do you have a spot that you keep books?
Yes.
Okay.
Upstairs.
How many realistically?
I mean, a handful.
Like,
I mean, you have stages, right? So we're in like hard
board
books right now, and then, you know, paper book. So maybe we could keep 1 box total.
Okay.
To kind of plan for the future and everything like that. I feel good about that. Adley loves books.
Yeah. But even though Adley loves books, she still doesn't need 100 of them.
No, you have your favorites, right?
Because kids get overwhelmed by too many decisions too.
Yep.
And they like repetition. They like being able to read it to you or to tell other people.
Well, and we really like the ones like this that are words.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where, you know, kind of learning a little or something that you can,
Yeah, dog, apple.
Yep, she knows these words. So.
And let's look at also how easy are children's books to replace. Very easy. If you
get them as gifts.
If you went to a garage sale, if you put a thing on Facebook and were like, oh, we don't feel like we have enough books, people would be like, please take our books, right? So that's the other metric we can use, is how easy is it to replace. Very easy, so you could get rid of quite a few of these pretty confidently. We got our ones to keep, and then the rest we are going to donate.
People, this is awesome.
They're gonna get excited to find them at the store, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I know for me recently when we were cleaning out our basement, something that I came across was sewing projects and craft projects, and I had lots of materials and lots of different things. Many of them started, and when I really thought about what is the next year gonna look like, what is the next 3 years gonna look like, I'm not actually gonna have any more time than I do right now to work on those sewing projects or craft projects. So I decided to pass them on, hoping that somebody else could make use of it and have a lot of fun with all of those supplies.
This is my ski. Like, these are like really nice mittens.
Yeah.
And helmet and everything. And so this I want to keep.
Because realistically, like, you and Princeton could go on a vacation, the two of you, and go skiing or...
Oh, I'm gonna be that mom in the 90s ski gear on the side of the hill with my kids. I won't have any shame because it'll still fit. It'll be awesome.
Yep.
And then we have mountain bike stuff here too. So they've been kind of loose, just kind of everywhere. But I'm gonna get them in a tote here, so that then it's all can be stacked nicely.
And so this stuff, what we also want to ask ourselves is, will it deteriorate in storage, or will it become outdated? So this stuff isn't. We feel pretty confident that bike helmets, bike clip-in bike shoes are they'll be fine.
Exactly. Oh, it's been a while. You do get a little nostalgic as you're doing all this. And remembering my past self and all that.
Yep.
But there are a few things in here that don't need to be kept forever. So that'll be good too, to get rid of some of the stuff I never used even the first time around.
Right.
So that stuff can all go. Yeah, all this can go.
Awesome. All right, we're making good progress. So we've decided we're gonna put all the suitcases up on the upper shelves. So there's some random stuff up there on that one we're gonna have to deal with real quick. Is that your Instant Pot box from the Instant Pot you have?
Yeah, so now it's been a year.
So you don't need it.
That always feels good, right? When you're like, okay, I can confidently get rid of this now. So,
and like that duck stuff, the previous owner, that's from them, right? Okay, so we'll get rid of that and whatever that other random box, and then we should have no problem
getting all the suitcases
fitting all the suitcases up. Diana's also gonna condense them by putting a smaller one inside a bigger one, right? Awesome. I found a secret.
Oh yeah,
rice maker.
Yeah, if anybody needs a rice maker.
This is the other problem with storage, is we forget the stuff is there.
Well, and now I can confidently get rid of the rice maker because the Instant Pot is fantastic at it.
Yeah, and you don't, you know you don't need it. Okay. All right, so now we have paint. So these are the current.
Yeah, and actually look at how good I did at marking everything. Kitchen, primer, year.
Awesome.
So I actually know what everything is and that this is all current, just so that feels really good.
And you guys took the old stuff to the recycling center last weekend?
We did it. We just carried it right up and
Nesting
out.
hormones are phenomenal.
I'm gonna hand these to you and you stack them. So this says, not used, too bright. So some people go and like get little samples and like everything. I go and buy a full gallon of paint and then find out that it's not quite the right color. Usually I can mix it myself or use it as a primer or whatever. I have this 1 gallon of bright green paint that still needs use.
So you're determined you're gonna use it.
I will.
I could see baby nursery maybe if you tone it down.
It's kind of bright, so I'd have to work some gray into it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, bringing in the camp chairs.
Oh my gosh, look at this. I can walk. I still can never believe actually how quick it goes.
Right.
And again though, I have taken some passes through this storage area before, and even like with baby stuff, I didn't keep a ton. You know, so you really do get better at it. And then it gets easier seasonally just to kind of go back through, make another pass. And I think it's kind of fun, Dawn. We ended up actually keeping the camping stuff because once we really started getting the things out of here that don't belong, it actually made sense and was okay.
You had space for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. We're not against keeping things if you have space for them and you're going to use them.
Yeah.
It's when we just unnecessarily store stuff that we don't use.
Right. But it's helpful to have a friend. It's helpful to have, again, your list of questions and just go through that final filter of, okay, the person I'm becoming, where we're going to be a year from now, 2 years from now, is this or was this part of our past?
Yeah. And will they need it? Will they use it? Awesome. So we will link to that printable down below. Diana, thank you for allowing us to come along.
Thanks for reaching the high stuff. That was so helpful.
Right. But we know you can do it too. We know some of these decisions can be tough, but you can do it.
But to walk through on open floor, the feeling is just
priceless.
Yeah, just you got this.
A thumbs up is always appreciated. We hope you subscribe so that we can spend more time together, and we'll look forward to visiting with you again on Sunday.